thrummed with the whine of blaster bolts, their crimson streaks cutting through the smoky gloom of the Navarro alleyway. Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, found himself in an impossible bind, surrounded. The metallic clang of his Beskar armor echoed with every impact, each step a desperate calculation. He was outnumbered, outflanked, and the odds, against a determined swarm of bounty hunters, were stacking up faster than he could react. His flamethrower hissed, sending enemies scattering, but new ones immediately filled the void. His blasters spat blue energy, precise and deadly, yet there were simply too many. It was a moment of true desperation, a test of his resolve against an unrelenting tide. Then, a subtle shift, a slight twitch of his wrist, and with an almost imperceptible launch from his left vambrace, the air was suddenly pierced by a chorus of high-pitched, almost melodic whistles. Tiny, glinting projectiles, barely visible against the chaotic backdrop, arced through the air. They moved with an impossible precision, not randomly, but as if guided by an unseen hand, each finding its mark with chilling efficiency. One by one, or rather in synchronized clusters, the aggressors crumpled. There was no explosion, no lingering fire, just the quiet, decisive impact as the whistling birds found their targets. The cacophony of blaster fire and shouting faded, replaced by the heavy thud of falling bodies and the sudden, profound silence of the alley. It was over in a blink, a masterstroke of elegant, lethal force. Din Djarin stood amidst the fallen, the dust settling, the seemingly insurmountable threat vanquished, not by brute strength, but by a whisper of advanced technology. This, of course, was our introduction to one of the coolest, most iconic, and perhaps most strategically significant gadgets in Din Djarin's formidable arsenal, the whistling birds. They are a fascinating blend of art and science, perfectly embodying the unique spirit of Mandalorian engineering. So, what exactly are these remarkable devices? In essence, they are tiny Beskar-tipped projectiles. Launched from a vambrace-mounted dispenser, they aren't just simple darts. No, they are guided by a sophisticated, almost instantaneous targeting system that allows Din to select multiple enemies at once, ensuring that each bird finds its designated target with unwavering accuracy. The distinctive whistling sound they emit as they cleave through the air isn't just an auditory flourish. It's a terrifying serenade for those on the receiving end, signaling the swift arrival of their end. What truly elevates the whistling birds beyond just another gadget is their status as a weapon of last resort. Din Djarin does not deploy them lightly. They are limited in number, making each use a high-stakes decision, reserved for moments when conventional tactics have failed and the odds are overwhelmingly stacked against him. This scarcity lends them an almost mythical quality, transforming each deployment into a pivotal, game-changing moment in the narrative. We, as viewers, hold our breath, knowing that if the whistling birds are called upon, the situation must be truly dire. Beyond their raw power, the whistling birds signal the advanced and deadly nature of Mandalorian technology. They represent a pinnacle of engineering that blends elegant design with lethal force. Consider their construction, Beskar-tipped. This isn't just for show. Beskar, the legendary Mandalorian iron, is known for its incredible durability and resistance to almost any form of attack, even lightsaber strikes. To craft it into tiny aerodynamic projectiles speaks volumes about the meticulous craftsmanship and the invaluable resources Mandalorians are willing to dedicate to their armaments. It's a testament to their philosophy. If you build it to last, and build it to be utterly effective. They are a perfect example of how Mandalorians, often operating as lone warriors or small clans, have developed unique tools to combat multiple adversaries, ensuring that they are always prepared for any and every fight. In a galaxy where overwhelming numbers can often dictate the outcome of a skirmish, the whistling birds offer a decisive counter. They allow a single Mandalorian to neutralize a significant threat in a matter of seconds, turning the tide of battle with precision rather than overwhelming firepower. We witnessed this again in the tense climax of the second season, as Din Djarin faced off against a platoon of seemingly unstoppable dark troopers on Moff Gideon's cruiser. These weren't ordinary stormtroopers. These were heavily armed, powerfully armed droids that seemed impervious to blaster fire. Yet, in that confined corridor, when every second counted and the fate of Grogu hung in the balance, Din once again unleashed the whistling birds. The tiny Beskar projectiles, undeterred by the reinforced plating of the dark troopers, found the weak points, the joints, the optical sensors, bringing down these formidable opponents with the same chilling efficiency we first saw on Navarro. It was a powerful reminder that while Din's other weapons are potent, the whistling birds are in a class of their own, reserved for the most formidable threats. Ultimately, the whistling birds are more than just a cool weapon. They are a physical manifestation of Mandalorian ingenuity, their pragmatic approach to combat, and their unwavering commitment to being prepared for anything the galaxy throws at them. They represent a warrior culture that understands the value of precision over brute force, adaptability over rigidity, and the critical importance of having an ace up your sleeve when all hope seems lost. They are a whisper of death, a song of victory, and a quiet testament to the enduring power of Mandalorian design. We invite you to pause and reflect on this remarkable piece of technology. What other gadgets from the Star Wars universe, or indeed from real life, do you find equally fascinating in their blend of design and function? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the intricacies of Mandalorian tech, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the lore and legend of a galaxy far, far away. Until next time, may the Force be with you.